Hi everyone. Welcome to my second m.o.a.b with every gun commentary. Today I'm using the CM901. Really bad gun. Really hate this gun. Took me a while to get this m.o.a.b actually. This one here, so far it's the second hardest gun I've done. I'm currently up to the AK-47, and I think that's actually been harder to get. Just because of its slow fire rate. I mean, this gun had a slow fire rate as well, but you know, the AK-47 shoots even slower. And when you've got my connection over in Perth, it's like it's just impossible to get hit markers. Like, you never get hit markers because you already barely get hit markers, and then you add in the fact that, you know, I've got a worse connection, and like a lot of the bullets just aren't hitting. Like, I've got so many failed videos of me trying to get the m.o.a.b with the AK-47 where I'm just like shooting at people. I'm not getting any hit markers at all, and then they just turn around and kill me, you know, and like, it's just ridiculous. It's so unfair. Same thing with this gun, but it's just not as bad because this gun has a higher fire rate, so it's not affected as much. And if you're host with the AK-47 and this gun, sure, you get hit markers quite easily and quite good. Like, you actually get them when you actually hit enemies, put your cursor over enemies. But the problem is then, of course, that your frame rate is like shot to hell. So, you know, then you're shooting at like half the rate that you're shooting at, that you're supposed to be shooting at, and you know, you're already shooting at a slow fire rate. So, you know, you add to that with the host, and you're just shooting so slowly. Anyway, enough of my complaining and whinging. It's nothing compared to what I'm going to have to put up with later on when I'm using pistols and stuff. But actually, that's a question I want to put out there. I'd like to know what your opinions are on pistols. What should I do with the pistols? Should I make it so that I have to use a single pistol on its own, or should I be allowed to use the akimbo attachment? Because it is an attachment and it is part of the gun. And Corpse Creator and I have been sort of debating whether or not we should be able to use akimbo or not. And at the moment, we've settled on saying that we should be able to use akimbos with all the guns, but we should also do one video, just one, with one of the pistols, preferably the worst one, so probably the M4A12 or whatever the heck it's called. I don't know, the really bad one, the one that's 6 shots anyway. We can do that one without akimbo on its own, because it's the worst pistol. If we can get m.o.a.b with that one, then in theory we should be able to get them with all of them. So that's currently what we're saying. But what do you guys think? I'd like to know. I'd like to hear from you. And let me know what you think. Should I be able to use akimbo with all of them? Should I not use akimbo with any of them? What do you reckon? The other thing I want to talk about is this game. If you're playing this game and you're having a really bad day. I learned yesterday, because I was having a really bad day. I tried for like 4 or 5 hours to get m.o.a.b with the AK-47. It's just, like I said again, you just got to wait for the perfect storm. You got to have that perfect connection with, you know, a good stage and all that to be able to get m.o.a.b. But it just wasn't happening for me yesterday. After 4 hours, 5 hours, I just gave up. But I was really antsy. I was really angry, and I just, so annoying. So when I gave up yesterday, I turned the Wii off. I went out to go get myself. I just had to get some comfort food, something to make myself feel good. Sat down and watched a movie. Went out and got some food, and I realized just how angry this game had made me yesterday. When I ended up going to Red Rooster to get something to eat there, and when I went to the counter and I spoke to the lady there, I was in the drive-thru, so I spoke to the lady. And I was just so frustrated and so angry from this sick game that she could pick it up. She picked up on it straight away, just from my face or whatever, from the way I was talking. I wasn't mean or nasty. I was just really like antsy and depressed, and I didn't have like any patience. So like, yeah, it just came through in the way I was speaking to her, and she straight away could pick up on it. And as I left, she said, "No, put a smile on your face." That's what she literally said. She said, "Yeah, have a good day, have a good night, and put a smile on your face." And that was when I realized that my face was just in this permanently fixed scowl, angry, annoyed facial look. And I looked at myself in the mirror, and that's exactly how it was. It's amazing what this game can do to you. When you take it seriously. And it's so important not to take this game seriously. Because when as soon as you do that, you know, you just get so annoyed and angry and disappointed. And you can't take this game seriously because it's just so lagged. And occasionally you'll get a good connection, like this one here. I mean, if you watch actually all of my videos that I'm going to be putting up for m.o.a.b with every gun, every connection will be a good connection, and that's because that's the only time you can ever ever get hit markers or ever kill anything. The gun is not important. The gun, I mean, it's important, but very, very little. Nowhere near as important as the connection. I've said this before, and it's true. You know, like this gun, the gun is like second to connection. Connection is king. That's what's important. If you get a good connection, you can do anything in this game. If you got a rubbish connection, you can't do anything. Unless you use maybe FMG9s. Because like I said, they're the anti-lag gun. That's the gun that, you know, mitigates the lag as much as possible. But anyway, I've talked enough about FMG9s. I'm going to shut up now about that. But yeah, so in this game, I use the silencer, and pretty sure that's... I think I might have kick. Yeah, kick with the silencer. It's not extended mags. Yeah, see, the hip fire on this gun's not too bad. The hip fire on the AK-47 is ridiculous. Anyway, I'm going to get a m.o.a.b with that gun eventually. It's just giving me so much trouble, but it's not going to be anything near the trouble I'm going to get when I'm using, you know, knife only or Dragunov. I'm really not looking forward to using Dragunov. But I probably should have done that gun first actually. I don't know. And the other thing that's been really annoying me is like host ending game. You know, so many times, like this gun here actually with the CM9 as well, CM901. The reason I've had so much trouble getting the m.o.a.b with this one, I actually got this gun up to like level 25 or something before I ended up getting m.o.a.b with it. So it took me a little while, but it wasn't entirely my fault. Again, really bad connections all day. Don't know if it's just me or what, but I've been trying to, like, you know, play around that and try and sort of avoid the problem of the bad connections. But the other problem is that, like, so many times with this gun and with the AK-47, I've been playing and I get to like 19-0 and then the host ends the game. You know how annoying that is? Like, I've got a perfect stage and it's like really good connection or something, and then the host ends the game and I don't get m.o.a.b. I have to start all over again. And then I might not get m.o.a.b for like another 4 hours or 3 hours of playing, you know, where I would have got it, you know, on that match. So it's really annoying. But I've been thinking a bit as well, you know, like, it's really not worth... I mean, I'm going to do it, but it's not really worth doing m.o.a.b with every gun. As far as I'm concerned, if you can get m.o.a.b with, like, pistol or something, you can pretty much get, well, let's say Dragunov. If you can get m.o.a.b with Dragunov, then you can pretty much get m.o.a.b with every gun. Because that's like the worst gun in the game. So it's sort of pointless doing all these other ones. But I'm still going to do it just for completion, and, you know, it is fun. It's been fun as well as really annoying. But, you know, I hope I'm recording. Am I recording? Yes, good. I don't have to redo this all over again. I hate doing commentaries, to be fair, honest. I mean, I really... Because it's hard to, like, think of things to say all the time. You have to always be talking. If you've got someone else, then at least you can, you know, sort of share the commentary and make some conversation. But if it's just you... Anyway, so looks like I finally got the m.o.a.b, which is good. C-Town. Yeah, C-Town I got m.o.a.b with the MK14 as well, on C-Town as well. So C-Town's not a bad stage for it because you've got a lot of little places that you can hide and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. Actually, the MK14 one is actually a pretty cool video. There's some pretty cool stuff in that. And also my ACR one, so look out for that as well. That'll be up soon, hopefully. But damn, man, what a crazy few days. I've just been like recording and doing like m.o.a.b with every gun, and it's just insane. The SMGs weren't too hard, but PM9 took a little while. But yeah, this one took a lot longer. Second longest so far, and I still haven't got the AK-47 after 4 or 5 hours. So anyway, it looks like the video is about to end, so I'm going to cut it short. I'm going to talk maybe about hackers in the next match, because that's been a big problem of mine in the last 2 or 3 days. I've seen lots and lots of hackers, and they've been stuffing me up a lot. So yeah, I might talk about that one. Anyway, guys, so that's it for today, and yeah, look out for my next one.